My friends, today is a good day. It is a legendary day to be a ZZZ player who loves to clear the end game or just play the game in general. I mean, today is a good day. Finally, they are adding what I've been wanting them to add to this game for over a year now. It is finally coming. The team contribution data at the end of fights. And man, I am so excited to share this, guys. Let's get right into it. Welcome to my channel. My name is ZZZ, and I'll be your host today. First off, I want to shout out Leno. He's a very good friend of the channel, and he's also a very good guide maker and a very competent player. He is the one that brought this to my attention. I was watching his newest video on Suna, and I saw that he clicked a button at the end of his run with Pompey that said combat data. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? And I look at it when he clicks, and it shows how much damage each character in the team, including the Bang Boo, did for the entire run, how much days each character did, and how much anomaly build up as well. And there are also stats for healing and shielding as well. And man, you don't understand how massive this is, because recently in the ZZ community, there have been what I like to call a lot of cope going around. A lot of people saying, oh, but the way I build my characters, this character's actually doing the most damage. No, because of the way I play like this, this character's actually doing the most damage. It's like, oh no, I'm more than positive that this agent in my team is actually the one carrying. And it's like, oh my god, bro. And it's also like actually an issue too, because like if you will see someone who actually has mindscapes on like one of their supports, people will see that run and be like, oh, well, that support's actually doing almost as much as your DPS. Well, guys, because of this addition, there will no longer be coping anymore. You will clearly be able to see how much each character contributed to every single stat, well, every single main stat in the fight from now on. So there will no longer be cope of, oh, is X character doing more in this team? It will no longer be the cope of, oh, well, this support has Mindscape, so they're actually doing more. It will no longer be the cope of, oh, I think Bang Boos are actually contributing a lot more than you think. Like, the cope is gone, bro. The cope is completely fucking gone. And to give another good example, the reason why I really wanted this, a long time ago, back when I got my M6 lighter, I'm known to have an M6 lighter. I'm known as the lighter guy. I like lighter a lot. A lot of people did not believe me when I told them, hey, lighter Lucy Astra, the old quote-unquote DPS lighter team before Orphe came out, Lucy was doing almost as much damage as lighter was. A lot of people didn't believe me. So I did a run where I took Lucy's gear off, and the score was significantly lower. All I had was good attack. Like I made sure she was still giving the good attack buff back then. Like she had enough attack to give the full attack buff. But in terms of her crit stats, they were god awful. I made sure her crit stats were god awful. And the score was significantly lower. But people said no, like that's not enough proof. Well, now I can literally show, like, hey, look at the percentages. Lucy did almost as much as lighter did. There's no more coping about that. And then as well, when Orphe first came out, a lot of people were saying, oh my god, if I have lighter with a lot of mindscapes and my Orphe's zzzero, it's still a DPS lighter team, because obviously the lighter with mindscape should be doing more damage. And it's like, no, that is not how that works. M0 Orphe and M0 Evelyn do way more damage than M6 Lighter. Way fucking more damage. Like, I literally have the calcs from my good friend OK Muzzy to back this up, because he has a free ZZZ calculator that anyone can use. But people still did not want to fucking believe me. But now, you can't deny it. You can't deny it. When they add this to the game, and it shows Orphe doing more damage than your whale Lighter, even if she's M0, you can no longer deny it. She is the DPS. People who are using Zhao with Orphe as well. It's like, oh, this is DPS Zhao. It's like, brother, Orphe's doing more damage than Zhao. Why are we coping? And I know, like, this might come off like, oh, I'm trying to take away from people's fun. No, I'm not. If you like running on-field Lighter, if you like running DPS Zhao, if you like running wacky team comps in general, I actually encourage that. My last video I uploaded on my channel was me on someone's account just doing wacky-ass team compositions trying to clear the endgame, because that's fun. And I'm not trying to take away from your fun. But what I don't like is when people try to deny facts. You can still have fun with your wacky team compositions. You can still enjoy playing the game with your wacky team compositions. But saying that a character is doing more than they actually are is just lying. We don't need to lie to have fun. Like that's what we don't need to do. We do not need to lie to have fun, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter who's doing more damage, because as long as you're having fun, that's the most important thing. But man, so many people want to argue with me on this stuff, and now that they are adding this to the game, you can no longer cope and lie. And I think it's a big thing. I think it's a huge thing for the game. You will actually be able to see just how much your characters are actually doing. And this was also going to be an even bigger thing in the grand scheme of things, because it can also show you if your builds aren't competent enough. If you have a quote-unquote really good team you're playing, but then you look at this combat data at the end and you see that your character is like not performing as much as they should, now you can easily see, oh, maybe my build has a problem in it. Like, maybe I need to fix something. Maybe my build isn't as good as I thought it was. So this can also be good for that. And it's also just, it's just nice to be able to see the numbers, man. Like, if you want to check something, like, hey, like, is she actually doing this much? It's like, hey, is he actually contributing this much? Like, it's nice to see the numbers to give clarification, right? It's just, it's very, very, very nice. So I think that this is a good thing for the game. I think that this is a beautiful thing for the game. And I think it's just going to be very helpful in the long run for the game to really show you what your agents are actually doing. And no longer this guessing work, no longer this coping on shit. Like, I think this is a very good thing. But guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, come and check out the streams. We stream all the time. And join the Discord. We're almost at 11,000 members. But other than that, man, this is a very quick yap today. I'm not going to keep you much longer. But other than that, I'm signing out. Peace.